Hello and welcome to another update video on Solana. I think we need to talk a little bit about Solana, the Solana chart, and we want to start on the larger time frame because Solana is just barely holding our upper support area between $172.74 and $198.69. Barely. Okay, I am not impressed. I'm not impressed at all by the price action that developed from the 10th of October low. Doesn't mean we have to go lower. I'm just not impressed. It's just that the market seems to be in a state of, I don't know, it needs to find itself first. It needs to find itself first. It needs to figure out what it actually wants to do. So at the moment, yeah, we're holding Fibonacci support. $172.74 here on the daily chart. On the smaller time frame, you will see some micro support levels, yeah. But here on the daily chart, we're holding 172.74. Below this zone, though, it opens the door to a drop to $117.41 and $138.26. The thing is, the pullback that we have seen so far, the correction is not in 5 waves. I don't see a clear 5-wave decline. I don't see a clear 5-wave decline. I only see 3 waves down. But the thing is, we have 3 waves down, yep, into support to key spot. Absolute key spot here. Because this is the first key support area on the daily that's being tested. Still holding, but the buy reaction is not impressive. So anyway, we have come down in 3 waves to a support area, but there is no impulsive buy reaction. So caution is recommended, because without a clear buy reaction, without an impulsive reaction to the upside, we just need to be careful. All right. Now, this is our support zone. An upside reaction can unfold from here and we can grind higher. Absolutely. But it would have to, if we have bottomed already on the 10th of October, the move up would likely be in a diagonal pattern in this C wave. And that's just, again, bumpy ride ahead, yeah? Because only impulses are nice and strong trends and everything. And impulses are what we had here in September 23, November 23, and so on, yeah? All of this is a mess. It's basically a range. We are at the same price we've been trading at in March 24. And still, though, people talk about the bear market, even though we've just moved sideways. So I know it's that sentiment, but we still haven't got evidence that we're in a bear market. Now, I have said before, the top could be in. We have enough waves to the upside. As you can see, this was a 3rd wave top potentially there. In the yellow scenario, this was the 4th wave, A, B, C in 4. We're now in the 5th. Or, in the white count, the top actually formed, because this was then wave 4 here in August 24. This was wave 5, and this is A. And now we might be moving up in B. And we might have formed the top, but there is no clear sign of a top. So even that B wave might grind higher, okay? So there's still chance for higher prices. Let's take a look at the smaller time frame though. I think we need to do that. By the way, there is a small support area in between. So if we break below 172, I said it opens the door to this support zone, to a test of the area between $117.41 and $138.26. But there is a support area in between, $150.24 to $160.71. This is support in between. I would call it rather a weak support area. Based on the microstructures, I think it might not hold if we break 172. Still, though, an area to watch. It's also where the previous swing lows are located. Now, let's take a look at the shorter time frame. And here you can see why I'm not impressed. So you see a 3-wave move up from the October low, and then just sideways chop. So we have seen 3 waves up in wave 1, sideways chop in a possible wave 2, but really sideways chop, and maybe a 3rd wave up. But there isn't yet enough evidence to say that the wave 2 is bottomed, and it's the same situation that I described in the Ethereum video. While on the Ethereum chart, the context the context is completely different, yeah, on the Ethereum chart. The microstructure kind of is very similar. So we had here this wave W, X, Y, or I think on the Ethereum chart I'm tracking ABC, but it could be a wave 2. But the move up from the October low is a 3-wave move, so it's just not high confidence. So it allows for a deeper pullback here, yeah? And so I said it already in the last video, we have a resistance area and we need a break above this resistance area for an indication that we've really bottomed in a more meaningful swing low in wave 2. This here is possibly a B wave. I shared a support area earlier today. It was reached already. Maybe this was it. Maybe this was the low and we're now grinding higher over the weekend. I just want to keep the door open for maybe another test of support. But this was again just a 3-wave move down. So maybe we've bottomed already. If we now grind higher overnight or into the Saturday session, then $192.60 to $196.55 could be the next area to watch. Higher than that, and it might be more the white count, but then we need to see 5 waves up to confirm that further. So overall, all of this here is too small to confirm a proper reversal. You now know what the micro support area is for the weekend. Generally, I'd like to see a higher, at least a higher C wave as shown in yellow, as long as we're holding the $181.17 level. So yeah, that's the update on Sol. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, then check out our X channel as well for additional charts, updates, news, and much more. You find a link in the description. And yeah, you might not know it, but MCO has a partnership with Bybit. They're one of the main crypto exchanges out there. If you're looking to try a new platform or want to give Bybit a go, you'll find a link in the description and pinned in the comments. New users get reduced trading fees for the first 30 days if you use our MCO link. And there are currently exclusive cashback campaigns running for active traders within this partnership between MCO and Bybit. By using that link, you're also supporting the MCO project and the wider network that makes it possible for us to bring you high quality market analysis every day across this and all the other channels of the MCO network. So I wish you a great day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.